Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm the okayest bassist, and this is the BASSics Volume 49. This was alluded to last week. As I typically explain, this is a weekly podcast, that I do, usually with a friend, more often the one who's here tonight already. We, beyond boring the masses to, sleeping, and then they wake up and they realize we're still here. We try to educate people, typically on things that I wish I had known when I was first learning to play or first getting into the hobby. As I've already alluded to who he needs no introduction. The fellow brother of boredom, Chris Volpini. There he
Yeah.
is.
What's up, dude?
Beautiful Chris Volpini. There he be.
What's up, dude?
Not much. We talked about it last week. You kind of got ready with a whole chest full of air to start talking about the way mods can help things sound, and then I threw the wind out of your sails and said, hey, let's talk about that next week. So here we are. It's next week.
Yeah.
I zoomed out so we can see more of myself and the shirt that my wife found on the internet that says best, and then it has chords that spell out dad. It's pretty amazing.
Nice.
The instrument on the picture has too many strings, though. It's a 6 string. It's above my pay grade. So, we were talking last week about the different things. Now, this week, we're going to talk about other differenter things than last time. So, things about mods that you can do that can actually make a difference, or whether it's cosmetic, whether it's just certain thing for which you're going. I know my personal experience, bless you, my
Sorry.
personal experience when it comes to mods is basically to the extent of I will change pickups if they're buzzing. And if I do, I'm only putting in EMGs because they have no soldering required. That's the extent of my history with things. Although you can't see it. Well, maybe if I zoom back in. If you see on the hills, you can see how the pickup doesn't look perfectly rectangular anymore. Can you see that? So that...
It's the purple or whatever.
Yeah, the pinkish purpley one. Where did it go? That's cool. So, I don't know what... Oh, there it is. So, that is this. It's just a little 3D printed wedge, but it can go on the corner of an angularly placed pickup so that you have a nice flat thumb rest, because I don't find it comfortable holding onto the corner of a pickup with my thumb. I prefer something more flat. So I put that together in a 3D printing website called Tinkercad, and then my wife printed it. Well, we printed like 6 because I kept having to make it thinner because the first one was like 1.5 inches thick. So it was like, good, yes, I can.
So how does it stay in place?
I just used a 3M double-side adhesives tab that doesn't leave any residue. So I slapped it on, actually all 3 of these. It's on the hills and both EHBs. I thought about it with Gorthauer, my Lord of the Rings base, but I'm not attaching anything to cover up that aesthetic because it's so seamless.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything with a slanted pickup, so I don't. But that's a cool idea.
That's the only other extent of like modifications that I've done. I've done the like drill and attach a thumb rest on some, or modify a pick guard. I did the Pastor Groove, who watches the show. He is the one who won the Sterling Ray 2 that I gave away, and it had a fully 3D printed pick guard with a thumb rest integrated. So he won that. I've done that stuff. I did one. It's a super old video on the channel, and it's not good. You probably shouldn't watch it. But if you want to see some interesting engineering modifications, I fixed the Thunderbird. I designed and 3D printed pieces that you can attach using the strap button screws, and it adds a horn to the upper end so it reaches to the 12th fret and doesn't neck dive. Waste of time for 99.9% of people, but for 0.1% of people, it is available for free on Thingiverse. You can go download it, print it, and glue it together and bolt it on if you want to. But
That's
electronics and
cool.
soldering is scary.
Well, DiMarzio is also solderless.
Hmm.
Um, I or they at least have solderless options. I don't know if everything is, but I know that because I put a I brought I brought up I am a kind of a modder, so I brought up several of the things I've done for various reasons. But I uh, I put a relentless in my Reverend Michelle and Dego cello, and it was definitely solderless. But
So you do more by far than I do of like full
I don't do
pickup,
the work.
solderless swap, or tuner change out. That's it. That's all I've done.
Yeah, I don't do the work. I don't trust myself like that.
Hmm.
Um, I've done little things here and there, and I can do my own setup work. But when anything electronics or anything, I have that done. Our technician, I work at a music shop, and our technician's one of the best. I mean, I've been all around and had people work on my stuff, and he's still probably the best I've had consistently. But
Awesome.
yeah, so he does all the work, and then I come up with these goofy ideas. So the one I don't have it back yet, but I have you ever seen the Reverend Brad Hauser signature? Okay. Well, you can look at it later, but it's a semi-hollow 32-inch scale, uh, just a kind of a goofy bass. It's a precision and Music Man pickup on the neck. But I have one, and I got it completely gutted, and we're doing
So Music Man at the neck and then a P pickup? Okay.
yes. The first generation was the Music Man pickup was just a jazz pickup, and that's the one I have. But we completely filled it in, and I'm basing it off of. Um, Actually, it's my favorite sounding bass I've ever played, but I hated the dimensions and everything. It's an old Aria um, TSB 650 bass, and it was my favorite sound. But the I didn't. It had a tiny neck, and it was just wasn't. I didn't like the way it fit and all that. But so I'm turning this Reverend into one essentially.
That TSB 650, it looks like it had soap bar sized reverse P double.
Yeah, and kind of a unique position if you kind of look at it
Yeah.
and account for the shorter scale. Um, so that's going to be like the most modified thing I have, but it's not finished yet. But my main live bass uh, is this Triad 5 string, and I put the pickup. I swapped the pickups because I just have a habit of bad habit, good habit, whatever. I kind of push down on the string when I pluck.
Hmm.
I kind of push against the body, and I would hit those blade pickups, and it would pop. So I was like, I just want something that's flush. So I like Delano, so that's what I put in it. They had to do like a custom. I had to do a custom set because they had to voice it right for the three pickups. But and then the only other thing we did was I wired the bridge pickup to a on off so that you could have every possible pickup configuration. But honestly, the only thing I use is from that mod is you can get these two. I don't really use all three or anything like that. But yeah, the pickups it was they don't sound any different. Um, but I don't have a habit of hitting those blades anymore. So
So
But
you don't do any of the mod. You don't do any mods yourself, or just the electrical stuff?
so I did. I try to do this one myself. This is kind of another example. Was this is technically a mod, but this is all I did was I had two. This is like the first gen of the Reverend Decision base, and I had two of them, and I just basically swapped parts because I wanted a different look. So I wanted this originally had a maple fingerboard with a black pick guard, and I swapped it with one that had a rosewood and a tortoiseshell
Looks
pick.
good.
Yeah, yeah, I use this bass a lot live.
Yeah,
Um, but
that's how I got this one. Was I had two of the EHB. Uh, I had an EHB the 1505 and the Emerald 1005, both of the short multi-scale. And this one came with the same kind of neck here, the Wingay and Panga Panga, and I swapped it for the roasted bird's eye maple. So
yeah, yeah,
I thought
same.
they both looked beautiful because the emerald with the dark neck, and then the poplar burl with the, yeah. I think they both looked better. But and then I sold the green one to Shannon.
And I think that like it's kind of a different look at modding because we did basically the same thing. It's like we modded it to like a stock, but there's nothing really different about
Yeah,
it. Everything's
it's not scary when you're just unscrewing and putting the screws back in and everything's made to
well.
line up.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I did that. I did do this myself, and then it was okay. And then I got it in my head that I wanted to shim the neck, and when I popped the neck, and I just could not get it to line up again. Like the G was just like a little bit too far this way, and so like, it was like off the pole pieces a little bit, and it I had to have Tim fix it for me at work because I couldn't do it. But
The only dealings I've ever had with shimming a neck are with this one, which is a Gear for Music. It's their Red Sub Coliseum. I got it from Johnny Dibble. I was messing with him after NAM. I was like, I need a Dibble bass. I need a bass from Dibble. You got anything 5-string multi-scale that you're not attached to that you want to sell me for like nothing? He goes, actually, I do have the Gear for Music, the Red Sub Coliseum, and it's 5-string, it's multi-scale, and I don't like it, so I can send it to you. So he sent it, and then I got it, and he'd said in his review that the action was a bit high, and I don't know if the international shipping did it worse or what, but it was, I mean, it was a good 8 to 9 mil off the bottom. And I was looking at it and I was like, I could crank the crap out of, but whenever I did like the 13th and the first fret and started tapping, hi bully, you can join us if you want.
oh
Uh,
man,
that's what we need. Need Bully the Kid to join. It's in the chat, Bully, the private chat. Um, but I ended up taking it off and I tried to think about it. I was like, okay, so I started looking at like 3D printing a shim that would be, like 0.5 mil to 1 mil, because that little bit's going to be a huge amount of angle. And I couldn't find anything that was going to be easy. So I ended up just grabbing two extra wide, I think they were 0.73 guitar picks, and stuck them down at the end and then screwed it back together, and it worked fine. I don't mind rigging stuff.
no, I mean, but I did have. I don't even want to say the name of the company because the guy's kind of a scumbag, but
Okay.
he's kind of like a small scale um, builder, but he kind of rips you off. But so I had one of his bases, and um,
Happily.
it the neck was it was pretty bad. Like you could park your car under it. But so I shimmed it, but I shimmed it so much that the neck was like to get it where it needed to be that it was like going too far this way, and it felt like the thing was wrapping around me. Um, so there's limits to shims for sure. I found it, but
I have this bass that the drummer can tune for me from behind that nobody sees.
that thing, yeah. He he only sells on social media now because he's been kicked out of a lot of places. So hopefully no
Well,
one can find that stuff.
gotcha.
But here was a tone mod that was just for looks. I put a DiMarzio pickup in this just to match the gold hardware.
Is that just a single knob or is it stacked?
It's volume tone, but it's concentric.
I thought that it was a stacked, but I wasn't sure. I was like,
Yeah.
if that's a P bass with just a volume, you've got me. If it was 5 string, I'm sold. Just all I
No,
need is I just need an on off switch. That's all I need.
well, I'll tell you though, it is. I did do it mostly just for the looks, and
Looks good.
I do actually prefer the sound of this. It's I was actually talking to Leah about it. It's like darker, but it's hotter, so it's like more compressed. It's its own thing. It's definitely on the darker side, but I love using this thing live. It's dead quiet because you know it's in metal housings and all that. So this is this has been a mainstay here this year. Anyway, we're getting ready to finish up for the year.
So, did you ever find out if you're going to be back in my neck of the woods?
I mean, we're probably not going to hear about that stuff because these are all festivals that we're going for over
Mm.
there, and we probably won't hear anything till after the new year. Um, and even then, sometimes it'll be like the week before, and it's 2 states away, and we got to have that discussion if we can even do it at that point. So it gets fun around 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 the early spring. It gets interesting.
So, are there any certain brands or hardware brands, I guess, that you go for more than others? Like you said, you like Delano. Like, again,
Yeah,
I've only ever done EMG just because plug and you're done.
but I mean,
Um,
you have the two bases with the Delanos, so you know.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm saying that to mod,
yeah,
we're in trouble. The supervisor has arrived,
What's up, yo?
here to keep us out of trouble.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, probably calls it bass
Yeah.
director. I like that. You direct the bass.
I didn't put that. I swear I didn't.
yeah, yeah. It just happened.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
magic.
put it. I swear.
Here, I'll fix it. There.
Appreciate it.
Now it's hidden.
How y'all doing?
How do I unhide it? It let me hide it, but it won't. There's no option to unhide the names.
The bass
Hide.
director. That's
That's what you had, and now you don't, and I don't know how to get it back. So
Hey, Chris, how you been, man?
Good, good.
Health good?
Yeah, you know, no news is good news.
Yeah,
So
I can appreciate that. I caught a little bit of the conversation. You have to put in the chat who the bass builder is. So I'm interested in knowing just in case I have any dealings with that person.
um, yeah, I'll send
Yeah.
it to you. I've definitely openly MF them to you before.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to be surprised. It'll be like, oh yeah, okay. Uh,
Okay.
I'll just send it to you right now.
All right. So interesting news, and I can say it on this one because I'm sure there's crossover, but it isn't as much. So I'll say this.
considering like half of the people that have made comments how they found me. Oh, see, I watched Lobster, then I watched Bully, and then you were there at one point. It's like, yeah, yeah. Of the 275, I think 200 of them came from you. So it
Uh,
doesn't do the effects anymore. I'm sad.
you on the iPhone?
No, it's still on the iPad. It's just I think that was just StreamYard that did it, not
Oh, okay.
Restream.
Okay.
Wake up, wake up. You got news to tell us.
Oh, wait, you message? Oh, you messaged me. Okay, cool. Uh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we in the. Okay.
Yeah, you forgot about it because he's been kicked
Yeah, I
off.
did. I,
So,
I did. Good. Yeah. All right. Uh, I agree with everything you said. Okay,
yeah,
so
the worst.
uh, I got the Sire. Was it M6, which is the
The Fedora looking thing.
headless? No. It's the headless six string
Mm,
situation.
and you're
I
gonna
got
send
it
it to
like
me.
middle of no. So I got it
Oh,
middle of last month, and for whatever reason, the electronics on it went out.
oh, yeah.
So
Don't
like
send it to me.
I was at a gig, and I was like, hey. Luckily, I was like 15 minutes from my house. So I just ran back on real quick, grabbed another axe, and then went back to church in time to play. But I was like,
Hmm.
bro. So I sent that back to him like last week, and they sent me another one on Thursday.
How
So
many
I've yet
string?
to do 6. I've yet to do I've yet to do the official unboxing like I did it, and I was recording stuff with it, and then I was gonna put that in the video of the unboxing and demo and stuff like that.
I
But
thought you
now
meant it killing the audio. Dun, dun.
it wouldn't even like it. Okay, so you know what it sounds like when your battery is done.
No,
Mm-hmm.
don't use them.
Okay, so well,
I take them
that would
out of
be
the base. It's weight reduction.
it's ideal for you to be that way, but in my particular situation, when I swapped it back over to um passive mode, it still didn't produce the sound. So either like I didn't want to have to do surgery to see what the heck was wrong wiring it. I just sent it back. Like I shouldn't have to.
Yep.
No. So
Was it
they
one you bought or was it one they sent you?
sent it to me to
Oh,
review,
okay.
and yeah. So I sent it back to them. I was like, hey, I could do the video, but you're not gonna want me to do the video. And they were like, noted. We'll have another one in the wind very soon.
Well, I mean,
Were they the same, like finish and string number and all that?
see
Yeah.
that, and that's kind of like, but they knew who you were, so they might. I wonder if it was like just somebody who bought one, how quickly.
Would they do the same thing?
Yeah.
I would like to think that, but whenever I reached out to them, it was under the pretense that I wanted to demo and review their equipment. And at the time, last month, they were doing a whole big drop shebang thing. I think they released something else new, and they wanted it to be in the rollout. And I was gonna do it, but the stars didn't align. So I got it now. I'm gonna probably do an unboxing video this week, sometime probably Tuesday, and then put that out on Friday or so.
See, because
I mean, as far as the replacement, if you'd bought it directly from them, I'm sure they would have done a replacement, but typically it's up to the retailer to do any exchange at that point. Like if you'd bought it from Z-Sound, Sweetwater, wherever, it would have been their responsibility to replace it.
Yeah.
But I know you can buy straight from Sire.
I just always wonder about that because, like Leah and Bully are pretty well known in this market or whatever you want to call it. Whereas we're not. But it's
I've gotten crap sent to me. Dario keeps sending me beta test strings.
yeah.
I don't know why.
That's all cool.
And the ones on the bongo are nice.
But like I always.
talk
That's the thing is like I know for a fact. So I always rave about Lakeland and Reverend, especially on customer service front, because I have a lot of experience with both of them, and this is when I was a guy that played like 1 gig a month at whatever bar in Oklahoma City. I wasn't, and I'm still nobody, but
Now you somebody, man. You've been
Yeah.
on posters and stuff, headlining and such. That's cool. It's more than me. I've never did that. I'm just on YouTube.
But
So
And
that's the thing
Instagram.
is like they're like that. I can confidently say that they're the way they treated me is how they treat everybody because I was yeah. There's
that's cool.
nothing you know. I've pushed Lakeland and Reverend a lot everywhere. Trickfish too. I had a famously amongst us my issues with uh, other amp companies and but when that happened we had been dealing with Trickfish on those preamps, those
Mhm.
things that we were all sending around.
Mhm.
And I remember I tried one at NAM the first year I went to. It was a Nashville NAM.
Mhm.
I was like, I really like those. I'll see if I can get something in time. And they sent me the first amp, and the first show, I didn't even. I think I got it the day of the show, and I literally just took it out of the box and threw it. I didn't have an amp, so threw it in the car and went. It blew up at the show. So I was like, man, I'm just blown up like 3 amps in a month. Like, what am I doing? And
Was it like a power conditioner type of deal, or
yeah,
you just had bad luck?
no, I run everything through a power conditioner. But so I sent it back. So I called him. I was like, hey, it was a Wednesday night gig at it was at this coffee shop in Morgantown. It
Mhm.
was a throwaway show. Um, but we had a good show coming up that Friday, and I didn't have an amp. So I called him at Trickfish, and he was like, he had me send a video of what it was doing. He said, yeah, that's weird. And they overnighted me ahead, and he was like, just put the old one in the box that the new one shows up in, and had it for my
That's
show.
cool.
And I've had that amp ever since, and
That's
it's
that's
taken
that's pretty cool. That's
it's
pretty
taken a
cool.
lot of hits, and it's still fine. So
Yeah.
whatever happened to that first one was a fluke, and they made it right. And I was just some dude like
Yeah.
playing a coffee.
You were some dude who
That's how
invested
big
in
I
the
was.
product.
Yeah. Uh, I'm interested in
Also,
knowing.
Bully, there's a comment from Dot that Elliot says, "Hi, Bully, I miss you." That was
Oh,
thrown in the chat.
hey, awesome. Miss you too, buddy. Uh, so yeah, I'm I don't really know how to say this.
English,
I've never been
preferably.
like I've been happy with GK thus far. There's no but to it. I don't I don't gig enough to make this thing stomp out, and like I haven't had to push it because it's in here, and I haven't had a place to take it to go get down with it. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, I easily could have got a 10 and a 200 watt head. And I feel like this is wasted on me now, but whenever I play a concert, I'll be good.
Start booking.
Um, yeah, I really do need to, whatever that means. Um, yeah. Also,
I upgraded mine.
my next, what is that?
So that's the Spark 2 I had at Base House.
Yeah.
And that is Spark's 1x10 140-watt cab.
Okay, and you still got the orange purple joint over there, don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get rid of it. I don't need 2 amps.
Okay, fair enough.
I like this one.
Okay. There goes the purple one.
I just
That's a really solid amp too.
I just run through interface and studio monitors. I don't even know if you can hear.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I think the next Infinity Stone, because I just picked up an MPD, wink wink, is gonna be a Lakeland, like a legit Lakeland. So if you have a in with the company, I'd like to talk to somebody.
Are you
I hate you.
going US lately?
Is that better?
Okay.
Out of
Well,
all,
he went deaf.
out of all the
He's
things,
channeling his inner Beethoven.
out of all the things you could be, you choose to be this. Why? Yeah,
Because we're through the internet right now. So
that's fair.
from yours and AMP's video, we're through the internet right now. So
Yeah,
there they are.
they
There they are, bully.
he man, look, I like 3 people sent it to me like 5 minutes apart from each other. I was like, hey, you need to go check on Andrew. I was like, what? I watched the video. I was like, oh, yeah, let me get involved. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm recording this video right now. But yeah, man. Barefaced. I actually was interested in their stuff until recently. It's pretty weird. Is that you?
Maybe.
With the careless whisper? Okay.
No, Chris is playing it with only his left hand.
That's
I mean,
right.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Sounds just
Sounds
like what
really
I
good.
played.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Chords.
So, what made you get the bongo?
I liked it.
I mean, yeah, but like that's only what one of 6 bases that have heads on it in your collection.
Yeah. That's the bottom row. Most of the bottom row, not all the bottom row.
Okay.
We saw it at NAMM because they had it at their booth, and I've actually always liked the bongo. I wished I could have gotten it in silver because then it would have been like the stupid video I made, the first one I put up, but I saw the purple and I really liked this purple.
Yeah.
And it's Dot's favorite color, so that helped.
Mm.
But
I was infatuated
I thought it
with
was
with the orange one. Like they have like a tangerine color one. That was pretty nice. I think it came with a maple fretboard. And I was like,
oh, but that's the actual Music Man though,
yeah.
not the Sterling. This is Sterling.
That's a Sterling. How much that cost?
Well, I think the retail is $7.79, and then and that's for the 5. The 4 is I think $6.99.
That's not bad.
But I got it. I got this one for I think $7.09.
That's not bad.
When we were at NAMM is when they announced it, and on the Sterling by Music Man website it had a pre-order, but the pre-order never worked.
Okay.
Ever. Apparently they never had a plan to release it until like end of summer, and someone just put the pre-order up and it never went active. But I called Tim at Sweetwater and I was like, hey, do you guys have a pre-order option? He's like, no, they announced it but they never gave us numbers of how many we'd get, so we can't do pre-orders until we know how many. He said, but he wants one at the time, back in January. So he said he already had a message in that when they came in, he was supposed to get an alert. So he put my name with his on the waiting list for the pre-order.
Oh, you exclusive.
So
exclusive. That's good.
Then he turned around and he messaged me. He's like, hey, so we're getting some. We don't know how many, but you're the only other person beyond me who wants one. So you're going to be the first customer on pre-order. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, do we have info? Because they never said if it had passive, but it has passive pickups because that's what it says on like the descriptions.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, we don't know anything about it. Like, we know what they have on their website. So he said he'd let me know. And then it was like a month before they got their order confirmed. He said, hey, so I still haven't heard from Sterling, but I know it doesn't have a switch and it doesn't look like any of the pots are push-pull. So I suspect it doesn't have passive. Well, I emailed Sterling and for some reason they answered me. And they said, no, there isn't a passive option, but the pickups are passive. Here's the wiring diagram. If you want, we can't advise you to do a mod, but it would be possible. So just like Chris has his tech, I'm going to end up taking this to my local music shop and be like, put a switch, make it passive. So
Okay.
I
So
really like.
does it
I
have
think the
the
shape's
does it
interesting.
have the ability to cold tap? Is that something that you're interested in?
I don't know. I want it to be passive.
Yeah, I know, but like you can do like American Music Man's or yeah, American Music Man's they're wired in parallel, which is what gives them that sound type of deal. And then like Sterling Stingrays, they're wired in series, so they sound inherently different than the American counterpart. And there's a way for you to like change the wiring there that goes to each pot, and then you can like coil tap, so you can get like a jazz sound, and then you can get like a series sound, and then a parallel sound, like you put it on a three-way switch. I don't know if you care about that, but it's a thing. He's just like, mm-hmm. You said words.
It sounds like
Oh,
things
wow.
that could happen.
It is.
Bunch of words were said,
Mhm.
probably conveying thoughts and ideas.
I don't know what the heck's going on here. I just don't want batteries.
There we go. That's what they sent me. Does that answer your question?
Yes, that means it can go into parallel mode because there's 4 wires.
Yay.
Yeah. Now, how you go to passive is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
got to
figured
add
that out.
something to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna add a switch into it, and it's probably gonna involve something between the battery and the jack shaft ground, like some type of splice in there. Okay. Huh.
Anyway, I don't know.
It's,
I'll take
it's
it to
cool
the
that
tech.
it's cool that they sent that to you, because most people don't send their tech out.
Mm-mm.
They just advise, hey, you'll void your warranty.
They never said those words. They just said, we can't advise you in doing modifications. But here's a wiring diagram.
Yeah.
Have fun. They didn't say have fun, but I felt it. But no, I like it.
Yeah, man.
I played it at church today.
How'd it sound?
Sounded like a bass. Unfortunately, it sounded like a bass that I was playing, so expectations were managed. Sounded like a lot of G and C, some D.
The self-deprecation
maybe
is
B flat.
amazing with you.
There was B or B flat a couple times. Sometimes it was B and I made it flat, but that was okay.
Huh.
The drummer said it sounded like I was playing in the key of L. Sounded like L to him anyway.
Yeah. Hey, so I think you have the same bass I do.
A Hills? Yes. F10? Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I really like the case that came in.
No thoughts on how it plays, how it feels, anything like that?
So this one in particular, I had to send it back to Sweetwater, and they had it for about a month because when I got it, I had like bottomed out the action and it was still really high. And then I did like a truss adjustment and tried to do the best. I did the best setup that I could, and it was either action too high or it buzzed like crazy. There was no like a quarter turn was buzzing like crazy, and it still felt high. So I sent it back. They put a new set of strings on it. They did a full setup. They sent it back to me. It plays fine. It plays great.
Good.
It has way too many knobs and switches for me to care, because I put the blend in the middle and the volume's all the way up and it's in passive and the other switches are set somewhere. I don't know. The loud switch.
The loud. Wait, you act like you don't know what's going on. It's really.
I don't know if it's series parallel. It's not single. I think it's series is the loud one. Is that right?
Yeah,
Series the loud one.
series is
Okay.
a lot.
That's just like it's just like Eins and Albedo. It's the switch flips, and when it's the loud one, that's the better one because it's louder. That's all that matters. I told Gustav that when he was making it. Like, I could make a series parallel single coil switch. Why? Don't. Well, I think it'd be a good idea. Okay, cool.
Go for it. Is that
I'm
extra?
just gonna
Is it
I'm gonna
extra?
set it.
Let's just.
I'm gonna set it and forget it. That's all I do. That's like this. It's active all the time. Everything stays right in the middle except the volume knob, which is all the way up. That's
Well, the US bongo preamp is a lot.
Yeah.
It's
like a 4-band.
Yeah.
It's
because this is a 2.
the littlest tweak of the knob. It's just so like the whatever you want. The frequency range on everything is crazy.
Mm.
Like the ESBs,
Like I don't
have that mid sweep.
I don't think that it's a boost cut. I think it's all boost.
I think so too. But
I think it's if you have everything down, it's real tame and real chill. The moment you start trying to like, I can't verify if there's a center detent. Like I haven't played one ever, but I don't think that there's a center detent on my Big Al, which is the only like thing I know. There's a detent, but there is also 4-band EQ in this thing. Plus, there's all these situations going on here. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. So stack knob here, blend, and then like active passive here. There you go. Active passive. There you go.
It's the only one you need. That and volume.
Yeah. There's tone too, just in case you want to mess with that as well.
No. Like I said to Chris earlier, all I need is a bass. I could have a bass with no controls, but like a power switch would be okay, or a volume knob.
Yeah. So
don't touch the rest.
I like
this doesn't have a tone.
I do.
This doesn't have a tone. It's 4 knobs and it's volume, blend, treble, bass.
I do prefer passive, but I have active stuff too. I'm not as militant about it. I do prefer passive.
I like the option. Like just for like redundancy, if I'm screwed on stage and my battery is dead, I want to still be able to get through. Like I don't
understand any decent quality instrument or a company that's trying to claim that they make a valuable quality instrument that doesn't have a passive switch. It does not make sense. Like for this is not like for Sterling, this is not cheap. I mean, being $700-800 almost, this is super. And like Johnny did his video on it and he really liked it. Like these are really nice.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense to me because, like, I don't gig. I play at church. And if worst came to worst and this thing's battery had died, I would have waited until the end of the song. I would have put it up, and then I would have gone to the back where the other guy who plays bass just leaves his 5-string jazz bass. And I would have brought it out so there was something to play. But, like, and that's silly on something that costs $700-800 that there's not a battery bypass built in for, hey, if the battery dies, you don't have a backup. Like I need to carry a battery in my pocket or on the music stand or something.
Hey, flip.
That I find silly.
Can you flip that around? Can you flip the bass so I can see the back of it? Okay, could be worse. They could have did like a screw battery thing. I hate that. On my MTD,
it just has a little.
On my MTD, it's a screw battery compartment, and I'm like,
I mean, I've seen worse. The people who put it in the cavity.
Shut up.
Like where you have to take the whole control plate off.
You
That's
need to,
just dumb.
You need to not be that way. Okay.
I've seen it.
Don't put your juju on me.
What's really cool though is they make mod packs now, which I would almost consider. I've seen the ones where people have made the little mod packs that you can just plug it in and then it has like a lithium cell and then it has like a USB plug that you can just charge to keep the thing. Like that's cool, but also how much is a pack of 9-volt batteries versus that mod? and then remembering to charge your bass, I find that silly. But I also just want it passive so I don't have to worry about it.
I mean, the way you live your
I
life. is
did do
not
a mod. I modded it. I didn't have the right ones, but I had all the left ones. If you catch, it just tunes backwards. It's fine.
Oh,
I had a whole set of hipshot
I was like,
ultralights.
what's messed up? Oh,
I, yeah.
okay.
I had a whole set. I had a whole set of hipshot ultralights, but they were for a reverse. So I was like, oh man, screw it. I don't care. I just put them on there because it had really bad neck dive with the hardware that came on it, or like the classic style. Like you can see where all the screws were.
Mhm.
Like it's like the big ones. And I sat down with it the first time and let it go, and it was like, rah! Like it tried to go. I just smacked it into a
Yeah.
table. It's fine.
Yeah, you did.
It's fine. It's okay. It's a percussion instrument.
Oh,
It's fine.
all right. Let's not make that a habit.
It's fine.
You know who I think makes the best production active preamp right now is Yamaha. The what they put in the BB734A.
Okay. I knew you're in love with that dang bass. Do you own one?
No, but I love them. Like they're
Yeah,
great.
you love that bass.
I've had a bunch of them, but like I don't currently have one. But it's
Oh shit.
for one that I love the way it's voiced. 3-band. I don't really like 2-band preamps. It's boost cut. It has an active passive switch, and they put the gain station, so when you go to passive, you don't much output at all. So there's no off. So if you do it in the middle of the day,
I'm listening to Chris. He's talking about Yamaha.
Yeah.
How cool they are.
Yeah. Okay, so Chris,
I don't know why you
is
got to make weird faces at Chris. That's
because you're
not
playing DuckTales. Anyway, so what's the cool one? If I get one Lakeland, which one should I get?
one of each.
Skyline or US are we talking?
I'm assuming Skyline.
Okay, Skyline. Just spend
Get the one that looks like a Thunderbird.
No, I don't want that one.
no, not the Decade. No, just spend the money and get the if you're gonna get the 5594 or 5514 or 5502.
50. Okay, so right now,
The Music Man jazz configuration.
5502.
14 looks
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, that's sexy. Hold up. Will it allow me to add in
I don't know.
something? Share
You
screen.
could try.
This. I like
That is
this.
pretty.
That's nice.
Yeah. I had one just like that. It's like a pearlescent white too.
Yeah. I like how it looks. That one caught my eye, and also, of course, I'm a sucker for blue.
I like that white.
They're the white ones. The white one's it.
Yeah.
The only thing to make the white one more sexy is if it had gold hardware.
That's definitely like that line or whatever. Definitely like in my top 5 all time for best designs.
It's gorgeous, man.
So you just get a hold of Lakeland and you tell them you want a custom order one with gold hardware.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll do that.
That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
If you bought that and sent them an email and said, "Look, like it'd be great if I could buy a set of gold hardware from you guys," I'm sure they'd do it.
it's the little things, man. Like I didn't know that was an option. The little chip right there.
Like it's every Lakeland I get, Reverend too. Everything just lines up well. It's
This is the USA model.
no, that's
No, crafted in Indonesia. Okay.
yeah, but they're good.
5-bolt neck.
Everything gets QC in Chicago. Everything gets black.
Well, okay. So here's my. So as I collect these Infinity Stones, the ones that I need still is the it's a Jet Glow Rickenbacker 4003. It's like blue. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh no. Oh no. What is that? What is that?
That's the Michelle and Dege cello signature.
The who? What now?
I think they call it the Fellowship bass, but it's Michelle and Dege cello signature.
Oh, it's not bad. Ooh, I like the African one. Oh, don't you say it. Yeah, man. This is different. This is a statement. You are talking real loud if you got this.
I've used this live for a while.
You are talking really loudly if you got this.
It's been this my triad mostly this summer.
So let me ask you: Is it
Um,
is it a stack pot or is that just
yeah,
the volume?
it's a P bass. It's volume tone.
I like that it's just one knob. It looks real simple.
Yeah. This
There-
color is like the old Ibanez, like late '80s Ibanez, that white with the gold flake that they used to do.
Yeah, man. Talk on it.
Are you still planning on trying to get one of these too?
What? Yeah, one day. I'd probably end up treating it like Goldie. She'd never leave here. Like she'd never leave this room. Which is really sad because Goldie's a monster.
If we ever do another like base house thing, then I'll have to bring Albedo. Oh, you can't see her. She's hiding.
Oh, so you actually got it. It's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when did you get it?
It was about a month or so after.
Have you done a video on her yet? Oh,
Video's done. She hasn't come out yet.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty. Open. Oh, do the thing. Do the thing with the, because I know it's magneted. Oh, that's just simple. Boom. It's a good time, man. Congratulations.
What are the three knobs then?
Same as Ein's. On this one, they're in a different order. So the front one is the rotating switch for series, parallel, or single coil, then volume, then tone.
Oh, okay.
Why do you put them in a different order?
I don't know.
I need to I should have did it before all the tariffs came down. I should have did it like 2 years ago.
What?
It was bad. $500 in tariffs.
How much did the base cost?
22, 21.
Okay, in the grand scheme.
Not bad still. I mean, Ein's was 18 and there weren't any tariffs to pay. So, or there was like $100. But no, this time it was 500 just for the import fees. And then
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once Agent Orange is out of office, then I'll revisit the idea. But until then, I'll be working on trying to decide because I wanted an MTD, always wanted an MTD, right? Got to play one at Base House, the Saratoga, but I love humbuckers, so I went with the Super 5. Right? It's bad. It's
That's
bad.
the
I
one
wish
I
it had.
to try.
It's bad. It's
I've never
nice.
played one.
Dang,
Hmm.
that's crazy too. Dude, do you know how many eyes I like caught whenever I played freaking Hills Bass at church? Because I played it at church, and they was like, what, black guy? What are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh?"
This is. I already asked our drummer slash music director. I was like, "You think I can get away with this?" He goes, "Bring it next week. No one will notice." So this is. I'm playing Gorthauer next week. I played the bongo
Still the
today.
bass player. No one's gonna notice.
That's true.
Yeah, but okay. So your situation is completely negative of mine. You're vanilla white, and I'm big and black, right? So I fade into the shadows, but I have a tendency towards loud colors. So people see me and they're like, "Oh, well, that's a lot to take in." But yeah, as far as me playing a bass, I really enjoy the Hills because it's extremely light. Sounds pretty good. I can just leave everything flat, and it has an active passive switch. So worst case scenario, boom.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It has a push pull active passive pot.
Same thing.
Got him. It's not a switch.
Same thing. Pot is a switch. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah. Yeah, man.
It's not a switch.
Whatever. I have to go and cook for these minions.
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
do
gonna drop off. It was cool hanging out with you. I'm glad you're doing good. Man, I was kind of worried about you for a little bit. Yeah. I seen you do an update on your house, so I figured you back in the saddle. So that's good.
Oh yeah.
Cool beans.
The nice plumbing and structure working together. I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you're more manly than I am. I can't do any woodworking at all.
Well, I've helped.
Neither could that plumber.
But yeah, y'all be easy, and I'll talk to you on the next one.
All right, we'll see
Sooner
you.
than later. All right. Bye.
And then you said, okay, they're both gone. Okay, well, there's everybody gone. Goodbye, everybody. Zoom in on me. Hello. Also, goodbye. As always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Have a day as awesome as you are.